Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And I continue with Black Mesa on hard difficulty. Now, I'm still in a pretty much uncharted area because in the mod version of this game that I played, this whole area didn't really exist, so I'm not sure what to expect, but it's probably a fight. No, but with the Marines there. Oh.
You're Dr. Freeman, aren't you? Well, the good news is, you just ran into the only guy for about half a mile who has lambda codes. The bad news is these guys are blocking the frickin' goal line. I say we do this nice and quiet. They look distracted enough.
But can I kill them? Because I probably could, if I, really wanted. Or is it like a stealth section? That would be kind of weird. But I guess also kind of interesting in a way. I'm a little scared to destroy this crate because maybe they'll hear it. Okay, they didn't. Well, I guess I'll just follow the guard. I think something has happened. Are they alert? Or yeah, this as I said, this section is new. I have never played this, and it's pretty interesting how it's developing. Yeah, it seems it is almost like a stealth section. Interesting. Like, I'm not sure this game is particularly well suited to that, and it's probably like scripted to hell and back, but it's still an interesting change of pace, I guess. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, to be honest, if that's all, then that was pretty weird, because it seems almost like a wasted opportunity for a longer break. Well, I guess this was a stealth mission after all. I was supposed to keep the guard alive, but I wasn't sure why he didn't, exit. He was almost like stuck in one place. I was clicking on him to follow me past the door, and yet he didn't. So that was kind of annoying. Yeah, they're talking about how the whole operation is FUBAR, because they're planning to pull out at this point. And I think they're also planning to nuke it, although maybe that was the Black Ops and the Marines actually didn't know about that part of the plan. Okay, they noticed me again. Yeah, I'm screwed. Okay, I'm not sure. Like, he seems to be stuck in here. I'm clicking for him to follow me. And it isn't really working. Okay, that's my opinion on this segment is like rapidly changing at this point, because at first it seemed like a cool novelty, but to be honest, first of all, it's really short, and second of all, it seems to be pretty bugged. So there is that, and so I'm kind of annoyed at that, to be honest, because really it's all his fault, the fault of his AI, because we were already there at the end. I'm kind of scared to quick save here because it might turn out that I've forwarded myself, but we were already there, and it was him who, you know,
Ready when you are. Okay, security booth. Down and to the right.
okay, wait, why are you so... They still need to keep him alive, and I'm not sure why he's so cavalier to run forward.
Jesus. This is not how I thought my day was gonna go.
Okay, at the very least there's a gun emplacement here.
Oh, Christ!
Is he alive? Okay, he's here.
Okay, we made it.
Yeah, no thanks to you, really.
That'll get your heart pumping. After you, good sir.
To be honest, could you wait here? Because I would like to explore this area a little bit more before leaving. So, freak. Damn it. Well, I guess there goes exploring.
I tell you what, that could have been a lot worse. Wait, what?
Okay, that's kind of cheap. I didn't like that part. Like, the whole quote-unquote stealth section was pretty pointless anyway. It was really short, it was kind of buggy, and then he died unceremoniously. Even though, like, I would like to save him, but it was very clearly a scripted sequence. Well, I think it's finally the moment where the part of the mod version picks up that I actually remember. It has to do with this giant door. So basically what happens is... Wait, I'd like to listen to the broadcast if I find the radio. Where is it? And there seems to be a couple of the broadcasts here, actually. They're sort of overlaid over each other, which is kind of annoying. Is it coming out of here? It's awfully quiet. And it seems to be, you know, a communication line between a wounded soldier and some kind of a medic who's trying to instruct him on how to bind his own wounds. To be honest, the sound in this game is weird, because the sound of the weapons is very loud, but the sound of the NPCs talking is very soft, and I can't seem to balance it correctly, which is really annoying to me because I really like listening to those conversations. Okay, but I think I lost both of those radio broadcasts anyway, so there is that. I also think I was actually wrong. It's actually not yet the section I know, because it lacks a certain very obvious element. Those of you that know what I'm talking about, you know, will understand what I'm referring to. And I guess, I wonder if this segment is even still here. Maybe they cut it for some reason? That would be weird, but oh well. Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. And this is the part that I actually, you know, remember. Freak. Okay, that probably wasn't a good idea to run backwards. I was flexing on it a little too hard with that attitude, because you do actually run a little bit slower backward, I think, and especially mostly it's just more difficult to navigate, I guess, just because I don't know where I was going. Yeah, and this is the part I remember with this. And there are like those alien jumping things. Yeah. Now, this is a really cool, if short, sequence, because you actually get the chance to designate the targets for the airstrikes on this map manually, and then they literally drop bombs on your command. Freak, but I screwed it, I think. It's difficult to see to operate the screen while everything is shaking. Yeah, but basically, as you can see, I've shot the okay, that was kind of hilarious. Yeah, but that's the gist. You're supposed to mark the place and then fire. Freak, moved out of. I'm not sure why it isn't working. Man, there's been a lot of crazy, embarrassing things happening in this playthrough so far. I guess it was working, it just took a little bit to work. Because obviously they need the time to fly in, yeah, right. But I missed actually, so let me try and... It's a little annoying how this works, because obviously the Gargantua keeps moving, and the whole tower is moving as well. Freak, I just missed it. Because it's shaking it, so it's very difficult to pinpoint the good location for the strike. Okay, it should be a freak. Okay, I think, damn it, maybe it's actually dependent. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so that was totally my fault, because it seems his position was actually totally dependent on where I was. Like when I was over here, it went over here, so I was supposed to stand over here or change the location to here. So now to proceed, you need to bring down, I think, this tower. So we need to position the marker on it. Okay, I did it, not really did it correctly. Maybe now? Okay, it's a little bit wonky in how this works. Okay, and it's going to create a breach in this wall. I don't think there's anything else that's worthwhile in here, but I'll just quickly check, just in case. Yeah, there's nothing here. Well, I guess nothing remains but to go ahead. So they actually added quite a big chunk of this chapter into the retail version compared to the mod. I kind of liked most of it, but I think it was pretty buggy. Like overall, I must say, I'm a little disappointed with the amount of bugs in this retail version, because I did pay, full price for this. Back when it was still a free mod, I could have let a lot of things go just because it was free and it was fan-made, but this is sold as a full-fledged game, so I would have expected a little bit more polish in that regard, but I'm still having a lot of fun. It's pretty great. It's just some small bits and pieces that I'm not exactly... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. I must say, there is a little bit of a farcical element to this playthrough. Like, I feel a lot of things that are happening are kind of almost comedic.
Not only are we way behind enemy lines, we just missed the last flight out of here. I sure hope you brought some backup, Poindexter, 'cause we're gonna need it.
Okay, first of all, you go and wait here.
See you later.
Until I clear the road up ahead, because you can actually do a little bit of shenanigans here by running in here and then running back, closing the door and enabling the turrets. It isn't that much of a... although I guess it was pretty effective here because they got stuck. They got stuck at the crate. Still, I don't want to take the security guard with me yet, just because he's not really going to survive that. Rick, no, you stay there. Okay, maybe he'll be able to take one Vortigaunt around here. Okay. There's a first aid station somewhere.
Excuse me.
But my health is full, so it doesn't exactly help me to the degree I would have liked. And that, on the other hand, is quite welcome.
Power 30%.
Sorry, Doc.
Okay, now from what I remember, no! Yeah, that's exactly what I feared is going to happen. Well, rest in peace. You poor bastard. I was just about to comment how, to be honest, he's probably better than me at actually shooting the snarks, because obviously as an AI character, he's actually better at actually hitting the target than I am, because I'm pretty bad at it. But then they killed him, so I guess I spoke too soon in that regard. Let me try that again. No! Okay, maybe he can take them now, actually, okay. Because it was pretty much the case of them overwhelming him. The other time. Like, when there were only a couple of them, he actually did pretty well. And to be honest, as I said, as far as targeting is concerned, he's actually better than I am. With that pistol of his. Okay, I think I'm kind of torn on whether I should go back for him or explore on my own. I guess this is a dead end anyway. Wait, is it? Well, I guess it kinda is. It was just like an additional place with items. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to go back for him now. And hopefully we're going to persevere through. You still there? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on. Okay. Okay, unfortunately I think he can't follow me because I need to go into the sewers. But still, at least he survived.
Any idea of how many of our crew have died?
Anything to say before I go?
This is my little corner and I'm sticking to it. All right, let's move.
No?
I think I'm gonna find another way out that doesn't involve swimming through shit and leeches. But thanks anyway.
Yeah, take care. Although, wait. First I want to check if there's maybe something interesting down here. Possibly. Not really. Well, let's go down then. Freak, I thought there was water down here, but there was not, so... Wait, did the security... I didn't know, I don't know who said that. Was it the security guard? Did he say I should have asked that guy for his crowbar? Yeah, I think so. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's pick up the grenades. Now, I seem to remember that there are marines around here. Obviously, there are turrets, so they must have been here at some point. Okay, I don't remember. I think I'm supposed to go here, as opposed to, although maybe both those tunnels actually go into the same place eventually. Yeah, they do. So that whole deliberation was kind of pointless. Interesting. I guess this one isn't going to get up. I sort of reflexively shot it just to be sure. Okay, can I open this? Yep. And here you can actually find an old design for the HEV charger, which is more similar to the original Half-Life 1 design. So that's kind of curious. I can compare it, you know, to this. This is the older one, and this is the new one. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to go over here. Okay, I'm actually out of ammo. So that's kind of surprising. Freak. Okay, I feel like that was kind of a bug, that it has mauled me so badly. Now, where are the turrets? 'Cause that's my main problem here. You know, because if I get up, I'll cross the beams. I would rather. Okay, that actually worked well enough, I guess. All things considered. Okay, this goes back up, which is the way I'm supposed to go. So before I do, I would just like to check this part over here. Is there something special here? I was here actually, so this just goes back. Wait. Okay. There's this. To be honest, on hard, every bit of ammunition and especially health and energy counts. So I'm glad I went there. There is an APC fight coming up ahead, but it's actually the ending of the chapter already. This is a really what's the word? Really short chapter. Unfortunately, I think I remember the fight being rather unforgiving, because in addition to the APC, which is not that big of a problem, you also have to deal with the soldiers, and there are quite a few of them. Okay, so I think I'll choose this and the RPG. Although wait, crossbow would actually be kind of cool here, because there are at least 10 pieces of ammunition. Although wait, it almost seems like I won't be able to return, which is really... So, you know what, I think I'm going to, just in case, I'm going to quote-unquote waste 2 of those bolts, because if I won't be able to return after jumping across this, then all this ammunition I won't pick up is going to be wasted. Wait, maybe they changed it? It seems I can't return, but it's weird that the APC actually got destroyed. Actually got destroyed because I was pretty certain it was me who was supposed to be, you know, fighting it. So, color me surprised in that regard. Although maybe another one comes out eventually. I don't really remember like the full detail of it, but I seem to be in a decent position here. They do love their grenades. Okay. Ah, right. There it comes. So there is another one after all. Okay, so let me switch to the RPG and then the crossbow as the other weapon. Okay, I took a rocket directed to my face. And again. Freak. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, that was pretty bad. Let me get back here and change this and then save. Okay, that's some grenades flying dangerously close to me. They blew him apart. Kinda hilarious, actually. Okay, let me save and retry that again. Now there's still a ton of, well, maybe not a ton, but at least a couple of the soldiers around, and they are making my life pretty hard. What with their constant throwing of grenades. Okay. I think the tank is almost done at this point. So now I just have to... Yeah, right. Now I just have to survive the actual soldiers. Okay, I'm not in that bad of a situation, to be honest. Okay, and I think I can switch to this. There's plenty of like stray medkits and whatever laying around for when I actually emerge victorious, which might actually take a while. But this situation is definitely, you know, manageable. Okay, maybe not in such a way. Okay, I need to be a little bit more methodic about this, I guess. Okay, that might be a little bit of an overkill. I think there's 2 of them left. Okay, maybe not. Maybe there's actually more. Yeah, there was 3. And the third one was actually the one that killed me. Okay, there's actually way more than I assumed at first. There's the commander somewhere around here. Okay, finally, now let me survey this whole location in a little more of a collected way, and you know, gather all of the. Okay, maybe I can actually go back there. Yeah, gather all of the ammunition and the health. Okay. There's a medkit right there. Some batteries. Yeah, that's not looking half bad. I think I should be able to find at least one more medkit around here somewhere, which would bring me back to full health. Which would be greatly appreciated. Though maybe not, but still, I'm pretty close to full health. So maybe that's enough. I wonder about this location. Can I even get there? Is there something there? Maybe not. Anyway, let's proceed through here, and as you can see, we finally reached the Lambda complex, which, by the way, is because of the Lambda team that the Resistance in Half-Life 2 has chosen the Lambda as its symbol. Oh, I guess it's not the end yet. Yeah, I forgot about one segment, I think. Although, maybe this is actually new as well. I don't remember this part with the alien flora. I don't think I can open the door. So this is just mostly for like demonstration purposes. Okay, that's great.
Power 45%. Power 60%.
Wait, that's cheating. How was it turning in my hand? Like I was literally, grabbing it for the express purpose of not being shot by it. Is it 360? I guess it might be. So I wanted to maybe have some fun with a repro. Frig. Okay, screw you. Yeah, there's actually one more pretty intense bit before the end of the chapter that I forgot about. So let's go down here. Okay, that's a really bad place to be stuck in. Damn it. That was unfortunate.
Power 17.
Yeah, I've lost literally like half of my health just because I got stuck at on a barrel. Okay, are you coming down? Not really, but exposing yourself by going onto this gallery works as well. Okay. Okay, so it's built a little differently than I remember it. Basically, I need... Okay, that didn't quite work. So I thought I would go through here, like that's how I remember it. Maybe they changed it, or maybe I just misremember it at this point. Okay, I guess I didn't need to shoot. Yeah, that was a really... Okay, let me back down, because it seems they destroyed a tank almost on their own. So I'll give them some time to do that. Just because it would make my life easier, to be honest. And I might even wait a little bit for the actual firefight to calm down a little. Or at least... Okay, that didn't didn't really work that well. Yeah, because there's not really any place with good cover around here, but I might try running to different part of the room. I'm not even sure if they're fighting each other anymore, 'cause they seem to be standing in place waiting for me, which is basically, there's a single marine just, I don't know, trolling them. But standing around to exclusively shoot at me instead of their other enemies seems to be like their favorite pastime, to be honest. Like, that's almost kind of insulting, the way it usually works. Okay. There's one more grunt, I think, and one vortigaunt. Just because you can climb on it does not make it a ladder. Oh, that's an important piece of workplace advice. I've seen my share of accidents brought about by this exact line of thinking. Okay, there's a lot of batteries here, so that's great.
Power 50%.
Okay, that's a good setup, I think. Although I'll have to probably change it for the crowbar soon enough. So that's because I keep destroying the crate. Okay, where to now? Ah, right here. Quick. Okay, did I destroy it? I think so. Yep. And I guess this is a good moment to end the episode, actually, because this is actually where the chapter ends. When I go through that door, I'm going to reach the Lambda complex, which is also the last part of the game that was in the original mod release, because onwards from that it's all new material, so it's going to be blind for me, but there's still some material I'm vaguely familiar with. So I'm going to save here and end it. So that's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!